Hey, Bobbi Rae here. On the set of Mic Check with my girl, Stylist B.
Mic check with Stylist B. Mic check with Stylist B. Mic check with Stylist B. Mic check with Stylist B.
Hello, and welcome back to the set of Mic Check with me, the one and only Stylist B, where we're always bringing you the latest and greatest in the entertainment industry. And of course, I have a phenomenal entertainer with me today, musician, singer, songwriter, Miss Bobbi Rae. How you doing?
So happy to be here today.
I'm so happy to have you. You know, you always bring such a calm whenever you're around me, and I like that.
Thank you.
You know, is that natural or you work on it?
I do meditate a lot.
Okay.
I work out a lot.
Okay.
And a lot of fresh juice.
Okay, all right, I see you juicing. I understand. Well, look at the camera and tell my audience who you are and what you do.
Okay. So my name is Bobbi Rae. I'm a singer, songwriter, musician from the New Orleans area.
Okay, all right. You so look like a singer, songwriter, musician. Like you're a beast. Seriously. First of all, you play guitar, which I'm always like super geeked out, fanned out whenever people play instruments because it takes such dedication, you know, to master. And then you write your own music.
Yes.
How did you get into music?
Pretty much music has been just a part of me. In the church, I started doing gospel music, and then around 16 is when I wanted to start doing my own solo career.
Okay.
But didn't really take it serious until 2015.
Okay, I mean, that happens. We plant the seed.
Right.
It's there. We do everything we're not supposed to do, and then we get back to where we want to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad you have arrived.
Yeah.
I'm thankful, because then I wouldn't have this right here if you hadn't come back.
Right.
Bam!
Yeah, so that's actually Love vs. Lust,
Yes.
which is out right now.
Yes, it is.
But that was a special edition, so it's 4 other bonus tracks on it, and I've only printed so many copies. So
And one of them was funny.
yes.
You see how my guests love on me? And let me just say this. I love the photo, and I love the music, and we'll get to the music. But this photo is everything.
Thank you. Actually, Dragon.
Yes, Dragon
yes.
shot it. Shout out to Dragon. He's a phenomenal photographer. This is just everything. You got to add the extra in New Orleans. You know, everything. That's what this is. So I love this. But then the music. Let's get to the music. Love versus Lust.
Yes.
Why that title?
So I think Love versus Lust. Okay, you just meet a guy, maybe 3 months in. What are you thinking at this point from a woman's standpoint?
3 months in? I mean, how good is he to me? I don't know.
Are you okay? So let me ask you this: at what point are you saying, is this love or is this lust?
Oh, I get you. Right. 3 months in.
3 months in. Yeah.
See how you just reworded it about
Right.
3 months in, because I can't give you any more of my time.
Right.
If it's not going to be something, you know.
So that's really
real.
what that song's about, that contrast of, you know, she's wondering, you know, one of my lines is, if it's love, you know, we can make this work, but it's lust. If it's lust, we can hang it up. You know?
That's right.
So, yeah. 'Cause I think as women, we want to know those things. you know?
Absolutely.
And I think guys too, but mostly
Yeah,
women.
but I think they want to know. They'll never admit it.
Right.
Guys catch feelings hard.
You're
They
right.
quiet about it, but they catch feelings. They go to questioning you.
Right,
They start
right,
feeling
right.
a way about stuff. You won't even know why they feeling a way. Like,
Right.
we're just more open about where we stand with things. You know what I
Right.
mean? They super passive aggressive. Like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I'm good. But
Right,
you're not.
right. So I hope that that's on the fellas too. you know?
Yeah. So I love the title. I thought it was really super catchy, and then the photo to me pulls people in because you kind of want to know more.
Right, right.
What is your process when you're doing a project? You like when you sit down. What's the process for creating new music?
I like to typically be in either a studio or just a creative space. Music first, because music to me tells the story.
Okay.
Like when you're listening to it, it's already telling the story.
Okay.
You just, you know, and so as I'm listening on repeat, I don't even use a pen or pad at this point. I'm just singing out loud to myself and just saying what's catchy, what you know,
what feels right.
Right, what feels right. And then once I get the concept of, I typically start with the hook. Once I get that concept, then I kind of move backwards. And tell the story.
Got it. Yeah. And that's interesting that you say music first, because a lot of times, especially like for songwriters, right, they have music in their head, so I guess it is first, but they're writing lyrics, and then we're like trying to find tracks to fit the lyrics too.
Well, that actually prompted me learning the guitar, because I really got tired of just waiting on people for like tunes in my head. So my sister was actually playing the guitar before me. She taught me a few things, and I wrote like my first song with like 4 chords. And then it just honestly, I think it was spiritual because I've tried to learn the guitar back in the day, it did not work out.
Well, when that was that when you were 16 and had decided
yes.
See, that don't count because you hadn't committed yet.
But you know what? I didn't know I even took lessons.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
you did commit.
It did not come to me. But then this time around, I just had my son. He was not even 1 yet. I'm living in Shreveport, and I went and bought a $20 guitar from the pawn shop. My sister taught me a few things, and literally, the rest have been kind of history with it. It's just, it feels connected.
To me, it's something, and I'm speaking on like a woman's standpoint, right? But to me, it's something like how once you have a child, your inner workings change.
Yes.
It changes, like everything about how you handle things. So maybe, like you said before, you took lessons, but it just didn't catch or you didn't stick with it. But it's something about having a child that makes you feel like you can't really play with stuff anymore.
Right. Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Yes.
It's like, because it's all or nothing, because there's this little person that's just relying on you for everything, and they're also watching you. So what do you mimic for them?
World.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So I feel like that might have played a part on why this time around is something you stuck with, and now you're giving us all of this beautiful music.
I agree.
So thank you, baby boy. By the way, your son is adorable. I met him before.
Yes,
he's super handsome. He reminds me of my son, which that's saying a lot. He's very like, outspoken. He's loving and caring. He told me about you. So you have a juice brand.
Yes.
He was like selling it when we met. Remember
yes, because your little boy, you call him Juice.
Yes, because I have a 1-year-old. He's about to be too soon. Okay, I'm okay. But his name is Josiah, and we call him Juice. And your son was like, Juice? Oh, that kind of segue into that. And I told you he reminded me of my oldest son though, because I have children's books, and he's always like, do you have kids? Can I give you the book? So
my son is my #1 promoter.
Listen, but you gotta know that they have to believe in you in some capacity to share that.
Right.
So that should mean something.
It does.
So I'm gonna segue into the juice just for the son, just for him.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So it's basically a fresh organic juice company. Me and my sister started our juicing journey probably about like 6 months ago.
Okay.
But we were like, we need more juices, especially in the urban areas, because we noticed that all juice bars are uptown, Metairie.
I'll look at the camera for both of them.
So we wanted to bring it on the North Shore and then more like the East New Orleans. But we do not have a shop yet. We're just mobile. Pop-ups.
And that's fine, right? But the point is, you're getting it to people who usually wouldn't have access to it, so that means you're making a difference. Yeah, it's very important for us to start taking more healthy things into our body as a community. We just don't, and then it's also not as often presented to us, so I think that that's important. So can you share where we could get the juice from?
Yes.
And the name of it, I'm calling it the juice.
So the name of the company is called We Got the Juice, and you can follow social media at We Got the Juice LLC, spelled the correct way. I don't know if there's any other way to spell it.
Well, it could have been they could take it places.
Right. And right now we do orders as well, but it's online orders. You just have to DM, because we're still in the process,
Yeah, but I appreciate it. Yeah. So you guys make sure you support We Got the Juice. The name is very catchy. That's how you see how that segues. That's literally how we met. You'll see more of what we have going on. If you stay tuned, you're going to have to follow her, you're going to have to follow me, and you'll see. So matter of fact, while we're on that, give them your social media just because.
Okay, everything is Bobbi Rae Music, BOBBIRAE Music. It's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube.
And whatever other ones are right coming.
And BobbiRaeMusic.com.
Yes. So make sure you follow her. Make sure you go get the juice because they got it.
Yeah.
And then also make sure you like, subscribe, and DM and find out what she's into. Make sure you go out and visit. So now we're doing the juice with your sister. You're doing the music. Now you're learning the guitar.
Yes.
At what point are we like, let's start doing shows? Let's start doing singles.
So show really like 2015. I had connected with some affiliates of Warner Brothers. Went out to Nashville. That's where I recorded my first single in Nashville, and then came back here 2016, kind of did the New Orleans scene, and the surrounding areas.
Which is a lot of doing.
Yes, a lot of doing. But then 2017, I moved to Dallas.
Okay.
And I was there from 17 to 18, working on new music. And that's what I'm excited to share this year. Just new music with my audience. And I like that you kind of, because when we first met, every time I called you, you were kind of a different place. Yes.
You're the type of person that kind of takes in energies and that help you create.
Yes.
So I like that you're like, I'm here for this amount of time, and then I'm here for this amount of time.
Yes.
Just kind of like tapping in on some things. So we have new music coming. We're excited about that. If you could explain your style, right, your genre of music, what would you say?
I would say contemporary soul.
Okay.
And I say that because I'm very singer-songwriter,
Mm-hmm.
but also just this, a lot of people get that Tracy Chapman, India.Arie. So I'm definitely soul.
Yeah.
But I'm all about lyrics, all about lyrics.
Yeah, you got. That's my thing. Like, don't get me wrong, up-tempo songs, I fall in love with a beat, never even know what they said. Okay, right. But the ones that impact me, the ones that have me affected and effected,
right,
you know what I mean, is the ones that have lyrics that are speaking to my life, whatever I'm going through, whatever I've been through. And I think that's so important. You know what I mean? I think sometimes it's overlooked when the bass is there, the beat is bumping, and you're like, what are they saying? You don't even know.
Right.
So I think with slow music, though, the lyrics have to be present.
I agree.
Okay, so as a singer-songwriter, would you ever work with other songwriters to create music, or are you the type that's like, I kind of gotta know it to sing about it?
I definitely love collaboration. I just think that it has to be a connected thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you
gotta vibe.
Right, you gotta vibe. You just can't do music with anybody and it be impactful, so.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna play a fun little game.
Okay.
I think it's fun. So just to know more about Bobbi Rae, right? Okay. We're gonna just kind of talk about your preference. So I'm gonna give you some options. You're gonna say which one you prefer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like a this or that.
Okay.
So on your next single, is it gonna be more of an up-tempo, slow rasp, or old school R&B?
Old school R&B.
Okay. Okay, why?
Why?
It's an interview. I gotta ask you these things.
Why we? Honestly, that's just the style of the song.
Okay. All right. One more. I'm gonna give you another one. So if you had a feature, would it be spoken word or hip hop freestyle? Feature on your music.
Spoken word.
Spoken word.
Yes.
I want to ask why, but
because,
they threw you off last time.
No, spoken word just because, hip hop is very poetic too,
right.
But I think it takes even more strength and discipline to just be talking over a beat and to have impact.
Yeah. No, I see that. I think it's more of a pull you into with the spoken word than
unexpected.
With the hip
hop. I'm coming from singing with a guitar and it's just poetry.
Okay. You already said you write the hook first.
Yes.
So I want to know first verse or bridge. Which one is getting written first?
First verse.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
bridge
after you do go back.
Yes, bridge is to me that's the icing on the cake. I don't even think about the bridge at all until almost everything is done. Then then I come back and I say, okay, well, what is the icing of it? What tops this song? Yeah. Because the bridge is that little short moment that you get to say so much in a little time. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's the culmination of the song. It's
right.
I'm saying, in conclusion,
right.
This right here. Okay, when you're listening to music, would you rather high tones or low notes?
Low notes.
Okay.
Nina Simone.
Yeah.
I can listen to Nina
all day.
All day. Yeah.
Okay. All right. See, that was painless, right? That was painless. But I think it gets you, really understanding your process and your type of music.
Right.
And you have I have a rasp.
Yes.
Naturally, but you have that going too, and I think that is so sensual when you're doing music, though.
Right.
To be able to add that because it's not as common.
But let me tell you, it was such an insecurity of mine.
Really?
Before, because I always wanted to be able to do those high notes.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
But once I finally accepted my voice, it's it's spiritual. I keep saying that, but it really is for me.
But I think accepting yourself is I don't know, it does something for you overall. You know what I mean? So anything you were approaching before accepting and loving yourself, you really can't fully commit to it.
Right.
Once you do the self-love, then you can really, shine your best.
And
so that's what it is, right? And I think we also too want to do what we can. So I hear all those high notes.
Right.
I want to,
But I appreciate my voice now. At the time I just I want to do this, but I appreciate my voice so much now.
Yeah. Well, I love your voice. I think it's super cool. I think it gives edge. I might be a little biased because I'm not a very soft-spoken woman myself.
Right.
So I might be a little biased, but no, I love the sound of your voice because in my mind, when I picture a live performance, I feel like I'm automatically sucked into your performance. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think it lends itself to what you want to do. And like, it's literally a part of your genetic. It's literally a part of your genetic makeup and what you are here to, put out there. So, okay, give them your social media one more time.
One more time, Bobbi Rae Music. That's BobbiraE Music, or www.bobbiraemusic.com.
Okay, and we have some music coming up in the new year, right?
Yes.
And if you're looking to collab, go ahead on the website and hit her up.
Yes.
But you gotta vibe. You gotta be genuine. So you shared something with us.
Yes, so I do have a video out on YouTube right now. The Love vs. Lust video. Just a clip, because you gotta wait for the real thing.
So right now we're gonna go ahead and show you a clip, and then we'll be right back.
It's been 3 months now. I'm at a crossroad trying to figure out, where are we going? What's your intention? What do you want from me? 'Cause I see the way your eyes follow me, but I wonder, what are you admiring? Is it my body? Is it my mind? Do you want commitment or just a good time? Is it love, is it love, is it love, is it love I'm feeling? Is it lust, is it lust, is it lust? Can't tell the difference. 'Cause if it's love, it'll bring trust. But if it's lust, then we can hang it up.
Okay, that was sexy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You know what? I'm not really buying it, Bobby. You've been selling me on like shy and like, I just like to be intentful, and then you pop that and
that was me stepping out the box. I had to have the visual. You know what I mean?
It don't look like your first rodeo, is all I'm saying. That was hot. Okay, my audience agrees.
Shout out Dragon.
Okay, thank you, Dragon. So listen, if you want to see more of what you just saw, you gotta follow, you gotta like, you gotta tune in. And because you gave us such a little treat, we're gonna give you a treat. Okay, I have a little gift. I always reach and it magically appears. It's like my favorite thing to do on the show. But this is for you.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, my check shirt. Awesome.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
You're welcome. She ran into our other guests on the way out. And she was like, "Am I getting a shirt?" I'm like, "Don't tell her. It's a secret."
Right.
Unless you watch the show. I keep saying, if you tune in, you know what this bag is. So I have to change it up. Like, so I'll give them a bag and like, "Oh, I know what this is," and then maybe
right.
Okay. But right now, I'm just giving these out. So
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you for coming, and thank you all for tuning in. I truly appreciate you being here. You could be watching and listening to anything in the world. You chose us. I appreciate that. Until next time, remember, never let anyone dim your light or mute your mic. Peace. Woo!